All right, we got the legal minute ready to go now with Paul Harding from Martin, Harding, and Mazzotti at 1-800-LAW-1010. Good morning, Paul.
Hey, good morning, Mike. Good morning, Mary.
How you doing, man?
Good morning.
Hey, listen, I want you to break into my iPhone for me.
You're going to have to give me your password.
Yeah, right?
That's the only way I can get it. Yeah.
So people still talking about this thing going on with the phone that the government has, and they want Apple to crack the phone, but Apple doesn't want to crack open the phone because then other people are going to find out about how to get into the back door of the phone. What's happening?
You take a case like this, we've got this, terrorist gunman, right? When I think everyone wants to get in his phone. Does he have more information in there? Is there another terrorist attack coming? So, I think generally everyone agrees under that limited circumstance, yeah, let's open the phone up. But what's happening is really a test of wills here between the technology company, Apple, and all the technology companies and the federal government. And they're heading for what I view is going to be a Supreme Court decision here. There's been a judge signed an order, said, hey, open it up. Apple says no, and now it's going to go to the courts.
Wow. What do you think, man? Do you think they're going to let the government crack that phone open, or?
Well, I got to tell you, I think under these circumstances they will. I think they're going to have some kind of a exception for, begin with an exception for home terrorism, right? Let's start with that. I don't think there's going to be a lot of opposition to that, and it's going to be done in such a way that now they don't think the government can get into everyone's phone. That seems to be the issue. But I think it's going to be done legislatively. I think ultimately Congress is going to act on this, and then a president, whether it's a sitting president or a president, will sign this into law, and that's how we're going to have a shift in these rules.
Right, so it can be case-by-case basis, I think.
Yeah, it's and they need a rule, right? They need a rule, and then the question is, does this case fit within that rule? Yes. They're basing on a statute that was revamped in 1911. It was 1878 statute, revamped in 1911. So, technology sped ahead of what anyone could have anticipated.
A little bit, wow.
Just a smidge, yeah. So, yeah, I think that's how we're going to see this thing, and I think Apple's going to stand firm. And hopefully there's nothing on the phone that could have avoided a mishap, and Apple would certainly have some more explaining to do, as they say.
Yeah. Let me ask you this real quick. What if the government got some crack geek expert to open the phone themselves without Apple's help? Could Apple sue the government for cracking their phone?
No, I think if they could figure it out and they can do this code, they would probably. I think that's what they thought was going to happen. They thought, hey, we can do this. We've got the phone. It's in our possession. We're going to crack the code. Now they've decided they can't crack the code. The technology's so deep and so encrypted.
Wow.
But yeah, there's probably a person out there. You identified as a geek, potentially. But yeah, there's probably someone out there who could figure this out, or a series of scientists who could figure it out. And if that's the case, then they'll still fight this fight for future, because encryptions change, but they'd get the information quickly.
Could we call MacGyver or Bruce Willis or somebody?
MacGyver's the guy.
That's a great start. I'm not sure they thought of that. You might want to call the federal government and give this tip.
Yes, thank you.
It's always nice to be on first-name basis and with the federal government. You want them to know who you are, you're a contributor. Yeah.
Yes. They know who I am.
They do already.
All right. Hey, Paul, it's great speaking with you again, man.
Thank you.
You too, guys. Take care.
We'll check you next week.